Hi. Yes, now we are at new software Animate CC after Illustrator. The next software is Animate CC. Okay, so Animate Creative Cloud. Yes, so this is the application we use for 2D animation. Okay, so this Animate CC actually previously it was Adobe uh, Master Collection. Okay, in Master Collection package, Adobe Flash, the first name. Before that, it has the different name, Macromedia Flash. Okay, so let us check actually the before going to touch this software. So the introduction of the software and the bit history of the software, that is very important. Okay, before going to use this software, we have to check and understand about its history. Okay, let us check. Yes, the simple a brief history we are following here. So first, Adobe Flash history, if you check, the first version of Adobe Flash or Adobe Animate was Future Splash Animator. The first name was Future Splash Animator. It's a vector graphics and vector animation program released in May 1996. Okay, in that date year, it was created and developed by Vector Graphics. The name was Future Splash Animator. Future Splash Animator was developed by Future Wave Software. It is a vector graphics program developed by Future Wave Software, the same name that given to their software. Okay, that was Future Splash Animator. Okay, so designed and developed by Future Wave Software, a small software company whose first product, Smart Sketch, their actually first product was Smart Sketch, was a vector based drawing program for pen based computers. So sometimes we use pen based computers. Okay, so for that purpose, for that usage, they developed this Smart Sketch. Okay, it is a vector based drawing program. We know that vector based and raster based. Photoshop is a raster based program, the pixel based program, and already we learned before this Animate CC, Adobe Illustrator, it is a vector based program. The same way the Smart Sketch also is a vector based drawing program. Okay, pen based computers, for pen based computers. With the implosion of the pen oriented operated systems, okay, it was ported to Microsoft Windows as well as Apple incorporations. Okay, so it was ported to Microsoft Windows as well as Apple incorporation. It's classic Mac operating system. In 1995, the company decided to add animation abilities to their product and to create a vector-based animation platform for World Wide Web. Then, what they decided? They decided to give the abilities to their product to create vector-based animations. Okay, actually that was pen-based Smart Sketch. They use it to draw sketches only. Okay, for the pen-based computers. But in 1995, these people, what they decided, that their software must have some abilities to create animations, that too vector-based animations for the usage of World Wide Web, for www dot, for the World Wide Web. They want to develop this for the animation usage, animation purpose. Okay, hence Future Splash Animator was created. At that time, the only way to deploy such animations on the web was through the use of Java. At that time, okay, the animations on the web was through the Java only. It can be possible. Okay, they used to create animations by this Java program. Okay, the Future Splash animation technology. Okay, this the Future Splash animation technology was used on websites such as uh, the Future Splash animation technology was used on websites such as MSN, okay, the Simpson website, and Disney Daily Blast of the Walt Disney Company. Okay. In December 1996, Macromedia bought FutureWave and rebranded the product as Macromedia Flash. In December 1996, Macromedia bought FutureWave and rebranded the product as Macromedia Flash. Yes, they bought their FutureWave technologies in 1996. Okay, Macromedia, they changed the name as Macromedia Flash, a brand name that continued for 8 major versions. Okay, the brand name that continued for 8 major versions. Adobe Systems acquired Macromedia in 2005 and rebranded the product as Adobe Flash Professional. Okay, then these people, Adobe Systems, they purchased from the Macromedia, and that name Macromedia Flash was renamed as Adobe Flash Professional to distinguish from the player. Okay, so Adobe Flash Player, it was included as part of the Creative Suite. Then it was included as a part of the Creative Suite. Products from CS3 to CS6. Their Adobe Creative Suite, they included this Animation Professional, and they maintained up to CS6 from their Creative Suite package until Adobe phased out the Creative Suite lineup in favor of Creative Cloud. Okay, then the present now we are using a Creative Cloud Animate CC instead of Adobe Flash Professional, or otherwise Adobe Creative Suite. Okay, so instead of Creative Suite, now we are using Adobe Animate CC Creative Cloud. On December 1, 2015, on December 1, 2015, Adobe announced that the program would be renamed Adobe Animate on its next major update. Okay, we know that. So because now all the Adobe products we are using Animate CC. Okay, the move comes as part of an effort to disassociate the program from Adobe Flash Player. Okay, so acknowledging its increased use for the authoring HTML5 and video content. Okay, they acknowledged its increased use for authoring HTML5 is a language, hypertext markup language 5, it is a version, and video content, and an effort to begin discouraging the use of Flash Player in favor of web standard based solutions. So what they decided to decrease, they discourage Flash Player. Okay, they introduced HTML5 and they included in Animate CC. Okay, the first version under the new name was released February 8, 2016. Although Adobe Animate is moving towards a web standard file format. It's a web standard file format. So Flash, SWF and Air formats are still officially supported. So Flash, SWF, Shockwave Flash files, okay, Adobe Integrated Runtime, Air formats are still officially supported. So HTML5 is a markup language based for structuring, presenting content on the World Wide Web. It was the fifth and the last major version of HTML, that is World Wide Web Consortium. Okay, recommendation given by this. Okay, so HTML5 is a markup language using present content for the World Wide Web. Next here, suppose what is HTML5 used for? Okay, so HTML5 actually is a programming language whose acronym standards for hypertext markup language. So that is HTML. So if you have a programming language, you'll understand about this. Okay? It is a programming language for the website designing and all. The programmers, they use. It is a system that allows the modification of the appearance of the web pages as well as making adjustments to their appearance. It also uses to structure and present content for the web. So with this language only they can decorate or modify or to change appearance any from web pages. It is helpful, okay, as well as making adjustments also. You can change something or do some adjustments or appearance of the pages or web pages. It is possible with the HTML5. It also uses to structure and present content for the web. Okay, so you can give the structure, beautiful structure, or present can include content for the web. We use this HTML5 language. Then here, what is a WebGL? Here it is a WebGL. A WebGL is a web graphics library. Okay, web graphics library, it is included. Is a JavaScript application for rendering interactive 2D and 3D graphics within any compatible web browser without use of plugins. Okay, so WebGL is designed and maintained by the non-profit Crohn's group. So these are the people, they are developer and they are using for 2D and 3D graphics without any compatible web browser, without the use of plugins. So without, you cannot use the plugins. Even without using these plugins, you can use the WebGL web graphics library, the JavaScript actually application. Okay, so it is a part of Animate CC integral library. Okay, so it is very helpful without using any plugins. So you can use these designs. So next, what is Adobe Air? So I told you already, Adobe Air, also known as Adobe Integrated Runtime System. It is a method, it is a cross-platform runtime system developed by Adobe Systems for building desktop applications and mobile applications. Okay, so it is a Adobe Integrated Runtime, the cross-platform. Okay, it is run between this building desktop applications and mobile applications. Okay, so programmed using Adobe Animate, ActionScript and operation. Optionally, Apache Flex HTML5 application may run on the WebKit engine included in Air. Okay, it is application HTML5 may run on the WebKit engine included in Adobe Integrated Runtime, Adobe Air. Okay, so this is a simple understanding, introduction about Animate CC. Actually, the first was the Future Splash Animator. introduced vector graphics. So then this is purchased by this uh, Microsoft and Apple that developed for the web animation. Okay, then slowly this Micromedia company brought this bought this and give the name as a Micromedia Flash. Okay, then Micromedia, this Adobe family, Adobe systems that purchased this and gave the name Adobe Flash Professional, and they again they changed the name because they included the part of Creative Suite. Okay, so there it was Adobe Flash. Then the Adobe Flash is again become Animate CC because it is Creative Suite turned into Creative Cloud. Okay, this is the history of the Animate CC. Actually, this Animate CC we use for web graphics, web animations, web pop-ups, limited kind of animations. It is possible. Okay, so generally for the animation episodes, for real-time episodes like for the Cartoon Network or whatever the your Disney, for all the major advanced animation, we are not using actual this Animate CC. Okay, instead of this Animate CC, we have other the professional program for the 2D is Toon Boom Harmony. It is a tough competitor for Animate CC. Okay, that is separate. It is not in our course curriculum. So Animate CC, actually with Animate CC we can create and can publish episodes also, animation episodes, 2D, particularly 2D animation episodes. But the thing is, animator must be a very good artist, should be a very good artist, and should know all the animation principles. Okay, and anatomy skills, and of course the character designing skills. Okay, and animation skills. So with these skills it is possible to create animation episodes also. Otherwise, if you are not good artist, okay, and but you know how to operate Animate CC, so you can create a simple limited kind of animations. Okay, not for the flexible and real-time frame by frame animation. So simple flash based animation, the tweening animations. Okay, so you can create these tweening animations and limited animations. Generally we use for the low grade animation, for the web usage, for internet usage, simple eye blinks, pop-ups, zoom in, zoom outs, for text flows. Okay, these animations only possible. So but that is the reason before teaching Animate CC we already introduced Animate human anatomy, suppose character designing, storyboarding, and digital sketching. Okay, and all the art and sketching related things we give a very good foundation, strong foundation. Okay, so because person should know how to deal with all these things, then only you can create and you can animate. Okay, so whatever your idea, whatever your dream, you can visualize this with this software Animate CC. Basically it is a vector based program. This is also okay, and we use this properly if you are a very good artist. Okay, so this is very simple introduction and history of the Animate CC. Okay, in the next class you'll check other things in Animate CC. Okay, so follow this and you can keep concentrate on this program because it is very new, not like other programs, suppose your Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator. So sometimes if you check the tools you'll understand how to operate that particular tool, and you can fill and you can draw whatever you want. But this is not like that. Purely animation software. Even you know how to operate tools, you cannot animate yourself. Okay, because there are other things, major things are involving in that other than your tools. Learning tools are not a big issue. If you move your cursor on that, automatically you'll understand how to use that particular tool. But in Animate CC, animating things and creating things is a different issue. Okay, it's totally new and contrast software from other Adobe softwares like Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator. Okay, so concentrate and follow all my lessons. Okay, then only you will understand. Okay, so if you have any doubt, please ask me. Thank you.